Episode 10, The Dragon Trial. 3 days passed. 3 days of preparation. 3 days of doubt. Greyhaven began rebuilding, but Kael knew the damage went deeper than broken homes. The world had changed. Dragons were no longer legends. The Forsaken were no longer stories told to scare children. And Kael was no longer just a hunter from a forgotten village. He was a dragon rider, a title that carried more history than he wanted. Kael stood at the edge of the Black Covenant fortress. The structure was carved into the side of a mountain. Dark stone, ancient walls, massive gates covered in symbols from forgotten wars. Vaeloirn looked at the fortress silently. Kael noticed.
You hate this place.
The dragon did not answer immediately.
I remember it.
Kael looked at him.
That's not the same thing.
Vaeloirn stared at the fortress.
It is when your memories are filled with death.
The gates opened. No guards, no welcome, no ceremony, only a path leading into darkness. Kael stepped forward. Vaeloirn stopped.
Kael.
The young rider turned. The dragon's expression was serious.
Inside this place, you cannot rely on my strength.
Kael frowned.
What?
The trial separates the rider from the dragon.
A pause.
It does not test your power.
Vaeloirn's eyes narrowed.
It tests who you are without it.
Kael looked at the mark on his arm, the bond, the source of everything, the reason he was standing here. And now, the one thing he could not use. Kael walked inside. The moment he crossed the entrance, the world changed. The sounds disappeared. The warmth disappeared. Even Vaeloirn disappeared. Kael turned.
Vaeloirn?
No answer. The mark on his arm faded. For the first time since the bond formed, he was alone. A voice echoed through the chamber. Trial 1. Kael looked around. The trial of fear. The stone walls moved. The hallway behind him disappeared. Darkness surrounded him. Then, the memories began. Kael was back in Greyhaven, the night of the attack. But this time, he was watching from outside. Unable to move, unable to help. He watched the Forsaken enter. He watched people scream. He watched the village burn. Again. Kael clenched his fists.
This isn't real.
The voice answered.
Does that matter?
Kael froze, because the voice sounded like him.
What?
The illusion stepped closer, a version of Kael. Older, broken, covered in scars.
You think fear comes from what happened?
The fake Kael smiled.
No.
A pause.
Fear comes from what you believe will happen again.
The older version attacked. Kael reacted. They collided. No dragon strength, no system, no abilities. Only skill, only instinct. The older Kael moved like a warrior. Every strike was calculated. Kael blocked, dodged, countered. But the illusion knew everything. Every mistake, every weakness, every insecurity.
You are not a hero.
A strike.
You are not a warrior.
Another strike.
You are a boy pretending.
Kael fell. The illusion stood above him.
Without the dragon.
A blade appeared.
You are nothing.
Kael stared upward. The words hurt, because a part of him believed them. Before Vaeloirn, before the bond, before the flame. He was nobody, just a survivor. The blade moved downward. Kael closed his eyes. Then, he remembered something. Vaeloirn's words.
The bond does not make you worthy. It reveals what was already there.
Kael opened his eyes. The blade stopped inches from him. He grabbed the illusion's arm. The older Kael looked surprised.
You still think I need the dragon?
Kael pushed himself up.
But I don't.
The illusion stared. Kael stood.
I wanted power because I was afraid.
A pause.
But I fought before I had it.
The room shook.
I survived before I had it.
The illusion began cracking.
And I will keep fighting without it.
The fake Kael shattered. The darkness disappeared. Trial 1 complete. Fear accepted. Mental resistance increased. The voice returned. Interesting. Kael looked around.
You sound surprised.
The voice answered. Most riders fail because they believe the dragon makes them strong. A pause. You succeeded because you understood the opposite. A door appeared. Kael approached. It opened. Inside was a massive arena. Thousands of weapons lined the walls. At the center stood one person, a warrior wearing ancient rider armor. Kael stopped. The warrior lifted his head. You passed fear. A blade was drawn. Now survive failure. Kael prepared himself.
Who are you?
The warrior answered, the last rider who failed this trial. The arena shook, and I am here to show you why. The mark on Kael's arm flickered. A faint voice reached him, Vaeloirn.
Kael,
The connection was weak, barely there, but the dragon was still with him. Kael smiled slightly.
I knew you weren't gone.
Vaeloirn's voice was quiet.
I never left,
A pause.
but this battle is yours.
The ancient rider charged. Kael raised his weapon, and for the first time, he fought without borrowing the dragon's power.